What are we making today?
Okay, so today I am making roasted almonds. Now the reason that I roast them myself is one, because I like to put my kind of oil on there and the spices that I really like, and also because it's less expensive. So I just go to the store, to the bulk section, and I buy a big old bag of raw almonds. I put them in water and soak them for anywhere from 8 hours to all day, and the next day I pour the water out. And what happens with an almond when you soak it in water is it releases what's called enzyme inhibitors. Now, anytime you help a food to digest easier, it's going to be easier on your body. And it's also going to expand in your stomach a little bit so you feel satisfied. And there's a lot of proteins and good fats and stuff like that in almonds. So I soak it. It releases those enzyme inhibitors, which helps it digest better, expands the almond, and then I slow roast it. So what I did here is I soaked it in water. You can see the water there. And the almonds will actually take up more space in the pot overnight because they're expanding. So then I put them in the strainer. Put them all in there and rinse them off a little bit. Just to make sure you get all the junk off. It's releasing all the toxins in this almond as well. So it also helps you to digest it. Okay, so then I take some extra virgin olive oil. And in one cookie sheet, I'm going to put the olive oil. Just skim it along the bottom. It doesn't have to be perfect. And in the other, I'm going to put a scoop of organic coconut oil. Now, I'm using different oils because the olive oil is really good for you for certain reasons, for your skin and your body. The coconut oil is excellent for a good fat that goes into your body and helps everything absorb correctly. So both are good, so I'm going to use both. Okay, so I just dump a piece of coconut oil on there. And in the olive oil one, I don't need to let it melt, but I'm going to put this in the oven at 275 and just let it melt. And while that's happening, I'm going to take a measuring cup and scoop in as many almonds as can fit on the bottom of the cookie sheet. Okay? Really keep them on, because if you're like me, you don't have time. You don't have time to waste, making things perfect. So I don't. I just put it all over the bottom. Now, I have a lot of different spices. I buy spices at different stores. If I have any friends that are going to another country, I have them bring me back spices. So this is called chicken spice, and it's from Israel, and it's my favorite. Now, if you can't get chicken spice from Israel, you can also use stuff like curry powder, turmeric, maybe a little bit of cayenne. Ground cumin is a great one. This I just bought it at a grocery store. It's a hot curry powder. Depends on how spicy you want it. And then I always use a little bit of sea salt. So I'm going to start with a little sea salt. And again, just shake it on. Doesn't have to be perfect. People like a little salt on their almonds. I'm going to put a little bit of this hot curry powder. Again, just schlep it on there. Okay, cumin. Now, you can also spice your almonds on the sweet side with a little bit of honey, cinnamon, nutmeg, allspice. It makes a great holiday gift that's a lot healthier than the junk we're baking out there. It makes people feel healthy rather than giving them all the sugar that none of us need. On average, people gain 10 to 15 pounds during holiday season. So this is a way to prevent it, because it's going to make people be healthier. That is the purpose. Okay, so that's it. I take these almonds. I'm going to put them into the top rack, but the other one is going to be on the bottom rack. And every hour or so, I turn them, and it's probably going to take a good, 3 hours. So this needs to be a time when you're home doing laundry or on a Saturday or something like that. And what comes out is these roasted, yummy almonds. And This one has all different kinds of spices, maybe a little bit overcooked, but overall